Greetings Blitzers and welcome to yet another video on the channel. My name is Daniel and today we'll be looking at a somewhat miserable tank if I'm going to be honest. It's the AMX 50B. This tank has some really strong things about it. Its gun is absolutely brutal when you're able to get the 4 shells out and you're able to just clip someone out for like what is it like close to 6, it's like 1560 I believe is what you can clip someone out for, which is insane. That's insane amounts of damage. It's basically all of a light tank's health, or like almost all of a medium tank's health, and more than half of a heavy tank's health if you get all the shells out. Now you do have a 2.7 second interclip time, so you're looking at close to like a 7-second like dumping time in total, which it's still pretty quick considering you're still doing that much damage. But this tank is not good. The only good thing about it is its gun and its mobility. Now, why do I say that? Is because I've been trying so hard to make this tank work. So hard. If you can see my victory rate, I don't know if you guys remember the last video I made. It was at 59.20 something. Yeah, it's been going down. And that's only because I've been playing this tank. So I have a 45% win rate in it, which is not good at all. That's terrible for most of my tanks. Don't look at this one, the 50 TP. This is when I was bad at the game, but don't look at that. Everything else is above that, as you can see. So why is this tank so terrible, in my opinion? At least in a team setting, without team support. It's because it has no armor and it's a big target. That's really it. And also your reload time of 23 seconds is really bad considering you're a heavy tank and you're supposed to be, you know, a heavy tank. You're supposed to be not necessarily in the front lines with this, but kind of the second line behind the bigger heavy tanks. If your team doesn't take shots free and they don't block damage, usually what happens in this tank is people, after you dump your clip, you could be behind someone else. They'll shoot you from across the map. They'll rush you. They'll do anything. I really felt like I'm playing just a battle of actual blitzing when I'm in this tank. And it's only this tank. It's only this line. It's not necessarily just the AMX 50B. It's also the previous tank before that. So let me do a quick comparison for you. You can actually see one of the quick comparisons. The WZ113, pretty good tank. It's not broken in any sense of the imagination. It has good DPM, good penetration, and a good gun. But its armor is not the best. But it's not a clipper. It's not a clipper. Even though its armor is not the best, it's still a lot more usable than AMX 50Bs because it's a lot smaller of a profile. Its turret's actually pretty decent, and you could still get like bounces with it. And of course since it's not an auto loader, you always are gonna have like a shell ready most of the time because it's like an 8-second reload time, 7-second reload time. So it still has really good DPM considering it's not a auto loader or anything. I have a 67% win rate, close to 70% in this tank, 2700 average damage, which again is not the best, but the 67% win rate is what you guys should be looking at because again that's just damage is not the key indicator of how good a tank is. You could YOLO in a TVP and do like 1200 or not 1200, 2400 damage every game, and still not win every game. It doesn't really matter about that. But the reason why I'm comparing these two tanks is because they're very close in average damage, as you could see. But still, the AMX 50B is absolutely destroying me right now with this 45% win rate. Terrible, right? And I'm only doing 200 less average damage, and I played more battles in this than the 113. These 61 battles have been from the last 2 days. The first 10 games I played in this, I think I only won 1 of the 10 games. And you're like, Daniel, why do you suck so much in these autoloaders? I'm not sure, because let me go look at my other autoloader tanks. Let me see. Where's my Kron? My Kron actually is not bad either. Hello, Kron? Where's my Kron? Give me 1 second. We find my baby boy, my Kron. My love child. I actually do pretty decent in the Kron. So what's the Kron at? The Kron's at 63% and actually has lower average damage. Now why is that? Because it has armor. And it's also auto reloader. It's not an actual auto loader. So you can shoot 1 shell and then wait until it reloads again and shoot 1 shell. You could just basically play it like that. And it does perfectly fine in that situation. So even the Kronvon, I still have above 60% win rate in it. Most of my tier 9s and 10s, I have above a 60% win rate. I know it sounds like I'm coping right now, but I promise you it's not me. I promise you it's not me, it's the tank. And the reason why I know it's the tank too is even the tier 9, let me pull up the tier 9 right now, it has the same issue. It's basically, it plays the same way as the AMX 50B in the top rank, but I actually do about the same amount of average damage as the tier 10, but I'm still 44% win rate. It doesn't have armor. It's a big target, has no armor, and when you're on reload, people just rush you and you just lose your game. And you also take up a spot for a heavy tank that could have been used for someone else. And say the other team has like a Kron, a Concept 1B, and you're on like mines or fucking any other map that has a big hill in the middle and you can't actually fight them on the hill, there's not much you can do. Because another thing that I forgot to mention with the AMX, it has terrible penetration values. Absolutely horrendous penetration values. I'm running this on Kali and has APCR at 357, which is really, really bad. I can barely pen a Rhino when it's hold down, to put in perspective. So any sort of hold down tank that you're fighting in this, you cannot fight it at all. You can't even an E100 when he's kind of slightly hold down and he's like slightly using his gun depression, it's basically impossible for you to pen him. So that's also another issue. You just do not have the penetration to fight the other heavy tanks. And okay, so why don't you go fight the mediums? Well, the problem with that is you're a big target, and the mediums rush you anyway. So it's the same problem with the heavy tanks, except it's even worse because the mediums will just farm you after you dump your clip. And they know when you dump your clip because you're not an auto reloader. So as soon as they see you fire all your 4 shells, or you fire 2 or 3, and you back up, they're like, oh, he's reloading, let's go fuck him up. And that's exactly what happens. So this tank is just miserable. Let me get into a game I could show you what I'm talking about. Which is, it sucks, because I do like this tank. I know I've been blabbering about for 6 minutes, but I really don't know what else to say about it other than it's just miserable. Like, I don't know, man. I try to make this tank work for 60 battles in a row, and I'm just... It's either I do 4,000 damage and we still lose, or I do 1,800 damage and we win. It's not good. It's not good at all. On paper, it looks really good. It looks terrifying on paper, but when you actually put it against the actual games, when I'm getting here, it's so bad. But anyways, we got our first battle here. This is on Lagoon. Not a big fan of this map, just because how massive it is, and there's a lot of hiding spots you can go in. We have double AMX 50B. This is a little bit interesting. So this is actually good we're going medium side, because we do have another AMX 50B. So we do not want to go heavy side in this. So this is a fine play. Since we're all going medium side, this is fine for me. So we'll see how we do this game, but I'm really not confident in this tank, man. It just doesn't work for me. But anyone in the comments, like, if you see if I'm playing it wrong, let me know, man. So I'm just gonna take a little peek here just to see. I don't see anybody here. Other AMX moved up, which means I'm gonna move up. Nope. This is the Bat Chat. He's gonna get shot twice, which is fine. I'm actually just gonna reload. And I'm gonna capture the base. So looks like the entire enemy team went the other side, which is kind of expected. They probably were like, oh, they're double AMX 50B. Let's just hard push the other side because they literally have no armor. So they made the correct play there. However, we did get more bleeds on the Bat Chat, so we're in a winning position at this point. But they also have base cap, so that's not going to be good either. Now, like I said before, this tank does have really good mobility, so you can get around the map pretty fast. That's what I like about the tank. It has good mobility, and the gun is really fun to use. It's just that you don't have any armor, and when you're reloading, there's really nothing you could do. Like, look at this. Hold on. So I'm going to try to get this clip dumped out real quick. There we go. That should be his final shell. There we go. So I got 3 shells on that Rhinoceronte. Pretty good, right? I'm going to back up just to reload real quick. Not a bad game so far. I've taken a little bit of damage, but also done a pretty decent amount of damage. I out-traded that Rhinoceronte, and he's out of the game at this point. This seems like a win, because my team is just kind of gaming on them. But this tank is usually really, really team-dependent. So a lot of the time this doesn't happen. That's another AMX 50B. I am not poking that. Unless he starts to fire. I have no idea who just shot me because he's unspotted. Oh, there he is. Okay. Chieftain's over there. He's hull down. I'm not going to peek that again. Let me see if I can kill this bat chat if he peeks. Maybe. No. Okay. Oh, he did peek, but I didn't get the chance to hit him. Maybe I'll get him now. I don't know what this bat chat is doing. He's doing some interesting stuff. But yeah, do you just notice a lot of times you get YOLO'd in this tank? I really don't understand why. But everyone just has a hard-on, like, to kill. They just want your nuggies as soon as they shoot you. I had 3 heavies in front of me, and the chieftain looked over all 3 of them to shoot me, to put in perspective. The TVP is going to be an issue. He's going to clip me out, like, most likely. But we did win the game, so not a bad first game. I did a pretty decent amount of damage as well, which is good, but again, you're going to see. This is not going to last. It's going to go good for the first game or two, but it's going to start to fall apart after that. As TVP is definitely going to be an issue, but at this point I won the game. I don't care if he clips me out. And I'll probably activate my my reactive, and if he does bounce a shell on me, then I should be able to live. Expect him to be over here somewhere. Unless he's just running around. He's probably just running around the map. That's fine. Yeah, we did our job this game. We did a good amount of damage. We got some damage out. And that's it. See? Did 3,400 damage. Like, that's kind of what I expect to do in this tank. Looking at its stats and stuff. You have a great clip. You have good mobility, so you could just kind of play at midline and just kill everybody, right? But it's way too team dependent. You don't have armor, so if you get pushed, you just crumple. Because as soon as you unload your clip into somebody else, there's still 6 other people in the team that will just rush you. And it's not fun from there. So we did win our first game, but I'm not expecting me to really do any better than that. But I'll see you guys next game. Hold on. Alright, we are on Canal. This map is not very good for this tank. I will tell you that much. What I'm going to try to do this game, I have a 60 TP and a T57 and an E6. I'm going to try to go right here. If I can make it on that hill, it'll be pretty good for me. But if I don't make it to that hill, it's going to be an issue because there's no way I could sit out in the open over there because I can't side scrape off any buildings because I don't have armor. And that's that. I literally just don't have armor, so I can't work that spot. If this was a normal city map, I wouldn't really be worried about it because you could just hide behind a bunch of buildings at once and then peek and clip and then peek and clip. But this map is much more open than that, so not really much I could do with that. They're probably going to have a TD up on that hill, but maybe not. Can I get a shot on that Kampfpanzer or the bat chat? Oh, that was a good shot by me. Just completely whiffed it. The gun is actually pretty decent on accuracy. Let's see if I can get this guy here. Not a great shot by me. There we go. Even if I get one more shot into him, I'll take that. Oh, there's the E4. He's been spotted. So he probably was on the hill, but he backed up. Stop camping heavies. Brother, we just moved around the map. What are you talking about? Oh. Unspotted, I don't even know what just hit me. The Sheridan? Did he, like... No, because he did 716. That's more than a max roll. Was that the 60 just camping? And I didn't spot him somehow? I don't know. Heavies are avid campers. No, it's just... They just pushed the other side of the map and you guys unfortunately got rushed. But don't worry, if I went to that side, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Because I don't have armor, so I can't support you guys on that side. See if I can fucking help this guy over here. Because, yeah, it's not doing very good. There we go. And I'm just going to reload my clip. We do have the Kron over there. We're going to have to try to help him. I was surprised the Chieftain moved back here. He really should have stayed with the Kron. Bat chat is not doing great over here. I'm going to try to HP share with this dude, if I possibly can. Alright, well. HP share failed, but that's okay. I get 1 shell into him. 2 shells. Be able to kill him. Nice, good job. Be able to get to him. Back up. gonna activate my reactive just so I take less damage from that. Yeah. And this is what I kind of expect. Now, again, not much I really could have done more to this game. I already did 3,200 damage, so you can't really say I didn't help my team. Just my team kind of just died. And again, it happens. Kill that guy. Oh, I did not want to... I didn't want to overpeak that. That was my bad. But that's okay. Okay, the Sheridan definitely wasn't looking at me, and then he pre-aimed me again. So that was all. That was kind of my fault, but at the same time, I don't think this is going to be a winning battle anyway, because yeah, the Fan Sword just came up behind me and killed me. So I did 4,700 damage this game, but as you can see, it doesn't matter in the end because I don't have the armor. I mean, the Chieftain Mark 6, obviously, you could just sit on that hill and just kind of at least get some bounces, but. Is this guy on the real Pramo or is he on the fake Pramo? I can't tell. He might be on the real Pramo, considering he's still alive. But he tried his best. It is what it is. All this 60 TP is going to fucking... Ooh, that's unfortunate. If he wins this, that's going to be insane. But I don't think that's going to... Yeah. Well, again, that's kind of more what I expected that game. The other team pushed hard the other side. Which you could say, oh, why didn't you go to the other side? Well, I can't really predict that. I also still did 4,700 damage, so again, that wouldn't have made a difference. I'm gonna give this guy the fist bump. We tried, brother. We tried. Not much you can do when your Chrono does 1,200 and the 183 only gets one shot out, and the Sheridan shoots once and dies. But it happens, you know. But that's kind of more what I expect with this tank. You do a lot of damage, but you lose the game anyway. It just doesn't matter in the end because you don't have armor. So that's one loss. We'll go on to the next game and just kind of see what happens from there. Alright. Another game on Mayan Ruins. This map can either be really good for this tank or really terrible. Usually I go B and I just sit in that one little like kind of hold down spot and just clip and then move and then clip and move. Usually it works, but you need to have your teammates there to actually block damage for you and stuff. So I'm going to tell them to go this way. Hopefully they follow me that direction. Yeah, let's go 5A. That tank is forever cursed for me because every time I look at that tank, I think of Voldemort. I'm not even going to say their name. But anyways, usually I'll just go over here, do a quick little spot just to see if anyone's creeping this way. Like that. Ooh, that was an unfortunate shell by me. You have the 257. That was very unfortunate. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that was a super low roll too. So my gun kind of trolled me there. I should have got 3 shells into that T57, but the T57 just went LOL. Nope. But I still bled him out for a little bit for 700, so that's not bad. Kind of more of an even trade. I can't really be mad about that. My Caro is on the right side, which is very interesting. And that's what I'm talking about in this tank. So I honestly did not think that Grill was going to be able to peek me there, but he definitely was able to. I'm going to back up here. Because this T57 is... Oh, my gun is trolling me. Let me see if I can clear this T57. To get him out of the game. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. The FV is just getting rushed, which is unfortunate. I'm not going to be able to bounce that. Yep. Alright, well, looks like the right side's going to be lost, but this is probably going to be a win anyway if we get rid of this Caro. Which a Rhino should be able to do, because I think he's one shot for him. I'm still reloading my clip, so I can't even help him if I wanted to. Nice. Yeah, this is going to be a win. So, I didn't do much damage this game, but my team just kind of farmed the other side. So I can't really complain about that. Probably could have done more damage, but my gun was also trolling me half the time. Okay. 4005 is up there. I doubt he's gonna... Oh. Good shell by me. There we go. 2400. I'm okay with getting killed by the 4005. We're gonna win this game. And I'll just skip to the end so you guys don't have to watch this. And of course it is a victory. Who could have seen that coming? 2400 average, or 2400 damage. Again, probably could have done more, but my gun also trolled me like 3 times that game. So I probably would have done over 3000 damage, but it happens. If you go to my average damage, it's about the same as I was. And as you can see, that 46% has not moved because I only played, well, like 3 games so far. Since I started recording. First game was in Lagoon, right? It was Lagoon, Canal, and then My Ruins. Okay, I'll do one more battle. We'll see how the last one goes, and I'll see you guys until then. Alright, we got another battle here. What are we up against? Type 71, Concept 1B. That's not good. Alright, I'm a little bit worried about those types of tanks. Because on this map in particular, they can just kind of go to B and just sit there, and I can't really do anything about that. So I'm actually going to go wide here and see if we can kind of counter their angle at that side. I don't want to go right because I feel like going right's always an L, especially if the enemy's on that side. So you can't really hit him from that position. Hopefully I'm going to go here. I might get spotted, but as long as I don't take damage, I'll be fine. Go. Oh. What is that Sheridan doing? I think he was asleep at the wheel. I think he forgot he was playing the game. Okay, that Sheridan, is he going to peek this side? Probably not. Doesn't look like it. I just shell into that. It went to the one spot where I can't pen. Alright, but that shell hits. And as you can see, again, I have a Jagdtiger right in front of me. And the, what was that? The BZ-75 maybe that shot me? No, maybe. Who shot me with? Oh, the T-30. T-30 just it completely ignored the Jagdtiger and just shot over the Jagdtiger to shoot me. Perfect example of people ignoring your teammates to shoot you, and that's another reason why you just die so quick in this tank. To be completely honest, if I was in his position, I would have shot the damn Yag, because I think the Yag is a lot more scary late game than the AMX 50B. T-30 gets spotted. Let's see if I can get this guy. Gonna go behind the rock, right? Yeah. Okay, get one shell into him. Gonna miss the second cell. I probably shouldn't have shot there. I'm gonna reload real quick. Now this game doesn't look like it's gonna be a win either. Our grill was... I don't know why that A7 went to that side if we all went this side. I'm reloading STB. I wish I can attack. T-30 is gonna probably get killed here. It's fine. Type 71 is just sitting there. I'm gonna get a shell into him. And there you go. And there you go. That BZ was unspotted, and then he just peeks out to shoot me. Unfortunate shell right there. But yeah, there you go. I'm probably gonna get rushed by the BZ because this game sucks, and he's just gonna rush me, right? Yep, there you go. Yep. Climbs over the hill to shoot me. He lost about 600 for doing that, so good job, BZ. Really helping your team right there, buddy. You didn't even get the kill on me, so you just wasted your HP. The only time I got shot this game was I got shot by big alpha guns. So, yeah, this whole tank is just unfortunate. You literally just get YOLO'd by everyone else on the other team for absolutely no reason. They just ruin your game. Can't really peek this, but maybe if this BZ pushes up, I'll be able to clear him. There we go. So, thankfully, the BZ just rushed me for no reason and basically got himself killed for it. So, that was kind of his fault. See if we can clear this Sheridan. He just shot, so there's no way he's going to shoot me. There we go. I'm actually going to reload my shell real quick. Where's my bat chat? He's going to run in there. This should be a win. As long as the Type 71 cannot... Yeah, this is it. This is it, GG's. I didn't do much damage this game, but we did come out with a win. I did my job as a heavy. I did take shells for everyone else, but I left the game with 205 HP. I don't think I bounced a single shell. So there you go. Perfect example of you just getting targeted over everyone else and your teammates and people just kind of YOLOing you. So not a bad game. 2,500 damage. We won. So honestly, it's actually been pretty decent. We won 75% of the games that we played. You know what? We'll do one more. We'll do one more. We'll do one more because I'm feeling good right now. I'll give you 5 games for today, since I'm on a roll with this. All right, Lagoon again. I don't know why they want to give me this map, but here we go. So once again, there's not much to say on Lagoon. I already said my piece on this map with this tank. I'm gonna see where my team goes, and I'm just gonna follow them. If they're gonna go left, I guess I'm gonna go left with them. Hold on. I don't know, the conch is going mid. I'd rather find the... Not find, I'd rather just go with the more armor people over here, so... I'm gonna follow my Type 71 and BZ. The T-22's over there. I'm probably gonna get spotted too. Somehow didn't get spotted. Type 71 in front of me did though. Got spotted there. There's a oh my god. I'm tired of seeing these concepts in this game. Oh, what? Hello? He's in that bush over there. I'm gonna back up. Now, I'm in a peculiar situation because as you can see, that concept's in a spot I can't fight him. And I can't really use the hill over here because we have a T-22 on the rear here. Oh, there's an AMX over here. Now, if he YOLOs over the hill, which he might do because he's an AMX, why wouldn't he? I'm going to get a shell into him. I'm going to hopefully track him, which I did again. And don't do this. If you're playing an AMX, don't do what this guy just did. Because he just threw away his game for no reason. So, there's already a heavy tank down. Pretty good start for us. Just gonna reload my clip and just kind of see what goes on from here. I got spotted again. Okay. Concept 1B is actually really low, but my boys over here aren't doing so good. The T-22 is gonna YOLO over the hill. I'm actually gonna get shell into him. Another shell. Another shell. There we go. I don't know what he was doing. Interesting. Oh, there's someone behind us. I'm gonna just move up. They don't have a TD, but they do have a 260 just sitting in the spot there. I'm gonna use my shell on this BZ. There's no reason for me not to, because I could just back up and have my teammates take the shells for me. And there you go. So, another pretty decent game. I'm surprised I just have not been dying. I almost did, I basically did get YOLO the other game, but we still won because I survived and I was able to clip out people. Alright, let me go this way. See if I get more damage into this guy. One into him. Another one into him. Another into the Sheridan. I'm getting blocked by my teammate. I probably could have got the last shell out. That's okay. Alright, GG's. Okay, so I mean, we won, what, 4 out of the 5 games I played? I really look like a fucking liar now, don't I? But that doesn't make sense because I still have a 48% win rate. Whatever. I'm glad that this session actually turned out to be pretty decent. Maybe it was just the people I was playing with. Maybe it was my luck. But looks like my luck actually turned around in this tank. And I'm starting to win again. But yeah, that's the AMX 50B. I still don't think it's a great tank overall. I think the gun is very dangerous. I think the mobility is great. But it's a big target with no armor. And as a heavy tank, that's like a death sentence. Especially in a team-based situation. And you're like the only heavy on the team, because sometimes that happens too. It's basically game over. If you only have an AMX 50B on your side, and they have like 2 heavy tanks, even if you go to the... Well, I got a lucky thing for somebody. Even if you go with the mediums on one side, a lot of the time you still get killed on the medium side, because you're just reloading and they rush you. But anyways, that's going to be enough for today, I think. Been recording for almost 30 minutes. It's my longest video, I think, on the channel yet. But thank you guys for sticking around. If you enjoyed the video, please think about leaving a like and subscribe. We always trying to post new videos. Not every day, I would say. Probably every other day. I'm gonna try to keep up with that at least. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.